Hey friends, second little video for you today, still on the subject of Sandtray figures. I love Sandtray so much I really could talk to you about it every day. I'm going to put all the Sandtray stuff in a playlist, so if you're not into that content, you'll know to be able to skip it. I want to talk to you a little bit about horses. Horses come up for me a lot in my own Sandtray work, and then also in other Sandtrays that I've worked with clients. And there's so much diversity in horses. So I just have 3 that I'm going to show you today. This one, this one, and this one. So I wanted to kind of talk, horses will come up a few other times. I have some nice themes that I work with horses. But I wanted to have you consider, as always, what kind of projection would you put onto a horse? I'm going to have you think about that, and then I'm going to share with you my projections or what observations I might make about a particular figure that helped me pick it out. So as we begin, this will be a short video, I promise. Just looking at this, I don't know my horse types, you guys. I'm sure you do know. It's a white horse with black spots. I don't know what type. So that's our horse number 1. So thinking about that horse, just notice its face, its body posture, its coloring, its motion, like it seems to be in a walk. Thinking about all of those things, maybe the tail. What is interesting to you, or what do you observe about it? What kind of a feeling does it evoke for you? For me, the most notable thing about it, other than its dramatic color, which is a lot of fun because I use different sand color. So this would be very different in a like in a black tray versus a beach sand kind of taupey tray, or the blue tray it sits on my desk, so it's the one that gets used the most, and it does different things. So thinking about that, how might you use it? For me, I like the horse either in a collection. This particular one, I might use it in a collection because I use that for some different things. Usually it does refer to my clinical work. But the other thing about this horse is the posture of his neck, or its neck. It's a very determined kind of horse. Like, I'm just focused on my own thing. So I might use it in that way. I'm just doing my thing. I'm focused. Might be how I would use that. I don't know that I've used that too much to work a problem. This is another one that we can kind of project onto. So what do you observe about this? What kind of feeling does it evoke in you? How would you use this to demonstrate something? A problem or an artistic expression of something? How would you use it? So for me, what I observe about this one is it actually has a saddle, and I do have a figure that sits on top of it. It's a knight. So I think sometimes when I first look at this, I think it's like a carousel horse, but in reality, it's a knight, a horse that you would sit if you were fighting in a fight. So that's what its armor is about. And it has a sword on the side, and it's moving. You can see all the hair is kind of moving, but it's so pretty. So I might use that in a way to kind of talk about beautiful things in really difficult circumstances. Kind of like I might use a dandelion. It's a cute little, sweet little flower grown up out of a piece of concrete or something. Like, just that contrast is interesting to me. Wonder what you would project onto that. And then this one, it's hard to see the detail on it, which is, I'm sorry for you. It's kind of got a color block quilt over its back, and then it's got some corresponding like beads around its legs, and then you notice there's like a choker necklace, and then the hair is styled in a certain way. So I wonder what you would project onto this horse. Also, it's standing still. It's not in movement, and it's kind of posing. So what kind of feelings or experiences would you project onto that? I've used this one to talk about my creative side, like trying to get in touch with being creative and also kind of putting yourself out there. Like this horse is like, look at me. And I struggle with that. So I might use it to work through a problem around that. Wonder what you guys would get out of those 3 figures. See you on the next one.